Good afternoon. Many people ask themselves why other people use drugs. Since I was 5 years old, I've heard that people use drugs for many different reasons. Either to forget their problems or to have just a good time or relax. You can hear many different things on why people use drugs, but in this, you will hear some of the reasons. Although we can't understand why people use drugs, we will travel a little into their lives and see why they use drugs. And I'm going to explain to you 3 different kinds of drugs they use, which is marijuana, cocaine, and heroin. Those are just only 3 of them, but there's more of them actually, but you know. Marijuana. Marijuana is also known as cannabis. Marijuana users who take large doses can end up having hallucinations or experience an acute, and can also have an increase in appetite and can affect their learning, their driving. So it kind of has an effect on their brain for some reason, like when you do take a long overdose of marijuana. And then second, cocaine. Cocaine is kind of like marijuana, but you can like sniff it or eat it with food, which is really weird. It can also be very deadly because it affects your heartbeat and some of your blood vessels, which can alter them, and you can end up having a heart attack, which is a really bad thing, and I don't think nobody would like that to happen to them. And lastly, heroin. This can also make you feel better. But this one, either you can take it as an injection, or you can also kind of get it with food. But once you start doing it, you can't stop no more. This is like, it becomes your everyday. You won't want to spend a day without doing heroin, which is a bad thing because it starts like eating your tissue, and you might lose an arm, or things like that. And so far, we know so far we know three kinds of drugs that people use, either to relax, to have a good time, or just to forget the problems that they have that moment they take it. And there are so many ways to quit doing drugs, which I would like people to know. One is either you go to a psychotherapy, which is known as talk therapy, where you can say like, why do you take drugs, and they can tell you like what are some of the causes and effects that they have on you when you take like for a long time. And some scientists are also trying to come up with vaccinations that will help you throughout your life when you're taking drugs. And others can also go to pharmaceutical options, which can be like for nicotine, you can have like some kind of gum or pill that would like help you to stop doing drugs for a while. And these were some of the 3 reasons ways that people can stop doing drugs, and that would help them like a big time, because they would like take care of more of their health, and stop doing drugs that can cause them either to die or to lose some part of their family members. And I hope you learned a few things about drug abuse, and just remember that it's better not to do drugs, because you'll have a more life and you'll live more time and nothing bad will happen to you.